seems so great that no mortal man can take. I'll look, yes, look to Him. I'll look to Him in time of trouble. When I'm down, yes, down on my knees, He'll make the load that I carry seem so much lighter. When I look, yes, look to Him. If you have no place to go, you're feeling mighty low, let me tell you what you're gonna have to do. Take your cares to the Lord in prayer. He promises to meet you there. If you look, yes, look to Him. I'll look to Him in time of trouble. When I'm down, yes, down on my knees, He'll make the load that I carry seem so much lighter. When I look, yes, look to Him. I'll look to Him in time of trouble. When I'm down, yes, down on my knees, He'll make the load that I carry seem so much lighter. Look to Him. Yes, look to Him. There was a sense of helplessness. The crowd was hushed and still. Like a blanket, darkness fell atop that wretched hill. Fear stirred among them like a thief, and every sound was kept as lightning rode upon the sky, and darkness wept. They pierced aside, a crimson tide came pouring like a flood. The earth was grieved as it received the sacrificial blood. Sounds of weeping filled the air as darkness o'er them swept. Forgiven were His only words, and darkness wept. Would any rise to His defense? Would one man stand alone? They hid their fears like sepulchres full of dead men's bones. Their only hope was crucified. Their sorrow knew no death as they beheld His broken form. Darkness wept. Oh, what a scene, Christ dying there for someone such as I. He could not feel His Father's touch. At thirst they heard Him cry. God turned away as His dear Son embraced a hero's death, and all of heaven bowed with grief, and darkness wept. Calvary and count the awful cost, I see Him drink the bitter cup so we would not be lost. His blood redeems us from the grave, and by His blood we're kept. I shall forever bless the day when darkness went. Would any rise to His defense? Would one man stand sepulchres full of dead men's bones. Their only hope was crucified, their sorrow knew no death, as they beheld his broken form. Darkness wept, darkness wept, darkness wept, darkness wept.
Oh, you can't wash the blood of the Lamb from your hands. You're guilty as guilty can be, until the blood is applied to the sins in your heart. You can't wash your hands and be free. Pilate was restless and drawn through the night. His wife dreamed of troubles and woe. Have nothing to do with this just man, she cried. You must let this Nazarene go. By daybreak the angry mob said he must die. He's guilty of nothing, Pilate said. I'm washing my hands, I'll have nothing to do with the blood that will rest upon your head. Oh, you can't wash the blood of the Lamb from your hands. You're guilty as guilty can be, until the blood is applied to the sins in your heart. You can't wash your hands and be free. Even now in the court of your heart, Jesus stands. You must choose to release or condemn. As a voice from above whispers he came in love. Oh, why do you crucify him? Oh, you can't wash the blood of the Lamb from your hands. You're guilty as guilty can be, until the blood is applied to the sins in your heart. You can't wash your hands and be free, until the blood is applied to the sins in your heart. You can't wash your hands and be free.
I don't know what tomorrow holds for my loved ones and me. This one thing I know, Jesus is my Lord. And I don't know if the next breath will be the last one I take. This one thing I know, Jesus is my Lord. He is the way, He is the truth, He is the life. And should my way grow dark, He will be my guide. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's the rock I'm standing on. Jesus is my Lord. Who can know God's power? He calms the seas, He stills the wind. This one thing I know, Jesus is my Lord. No one knows the day or the hour He will call it to an end. But this one thing I know, Jesus is my Lord. He is the
yesterday, today, and forever. He's the rock I'm standing on. Jesus is my Lord.
Life is so uncertain, wonder what the day will bring. Through it all, I'm sure of this one thing.
He is the way, He is the truth, He is the light.
Should my way grow dark, He will be my guide. He's the same
Yesterday, today, and forever.
He's the rock I'm standing on.
Jesus is my Lord.
He is the way, the truth, and the light. No matter what the doubters have said, every knee shall bow, every tongue confess. It's all there in the letters in red. Do unto others as you'd have done to you. Love thy neighbor, by example he led. Give and it shall be given unto you. It's all there in the letters in red. Letters in red, letters in red. That's how I learned what Jesus said. Father, forgive them on the cross he pled. It's all there in the letters in red. A crippled man lay lame. Jesus came, rise and walk, take up thy bed. He then began to shout and dance all about. It's all there in the letters in red. Foxes have holes, birds have nests. I've no place to lay my head. Abide in me and I'll give you rest. It's all there in the letters in red. Letters in red, letters in red. That's how I learned what Jesus said. Father, forgive them on the cross he pled. It's all there in the letters in red. Letters in red, letters in red. That's how I learned what my Jesus said. Raised folks from the dead, 5,000 he fed. It's all there in the letters in red. You can read it in the Bible in red.
She spent her nights alone in a tiny room in her rocking chair. In her hand she held the good book as she bowed her head in prayer. Her little ones were grown now, didn't need her anymore. While around them and their families they raged a mighty war. Silver warrior doing battle every day, holding back the cruel dark forces. For her children she did pray. The enemy just could not win, so she had to press on through. And she won a million battles. child, you fought a hero's fight. And suddenly she realized she stood before the Lord. He smiled and said, "You've made it home, and great is your reward." You were a seasoned silver warrior, doing battle every day, holding back the cruel dark forces. For your children you did pray, but you traded in your silver hair for a jeweled crown of gold. And your family will soon follow, gathered safe within the fold. You've traded in your silver hair for a jeweled crown of gold, and your family will soon follow, gathered safe within the fold. She spent her nights alone in a tiny room in her rocking chair. Underneath the cloudless sky on a hot and dusty day, Noah started working on the plans that God had made. He told folks about the mighty flood the Lord would send. They said, when rain falls down, yeah, that's when we'll come in. He never felt the first drop of rain. The heights of the water rose, he clapped his hands and sang. He listened to the gospel that was spoken to him plain. He never felt the first drop of rain. Underneath the stormy skies, we can see what lies ahead. Destruction soon is coming, like the word of God has said. The Christian says, don't worry, but rejoice in more that day. He saw back in the ark how the clouds could darken, righteous sailed away. He never felt the first drop of rain. The heights of the water rose, he clapped his hands and sang. He listened to the gospel that was spoken to him plain. He never felt the first drop of rain. No, he never felt the first drop of rain. The heights of the water rose, he clapped his hands and sang. He listened to the gospel that was spoken to him plain. He never felt the first drop of rain. No, he never felt the first drop of rain. If I witness no miracle today, if I see no results when I pray, if within the next hour he calls me away, if the whole world dissolves at the close of the day, he's still God. He has no less power if I turn him away. He's still the master, whatever man may say. He's no less forgiving than he was yesterday. 'Cause today and forever he's still God. If I never hear the Lord call my name, all my trials seem to be in vain. If my dry, thirsty soul never feels heaven's rain. If I never eat manna from heaven again, He's still God. He has no less power if I turn Him away. He's still the Master, whatever man may say. He's no less forgiving than He was yesterday. 'Cause today and forever He's still God. He has no less power if I turn Him away. He's still the Master, whatever man may say. He's no less forgiving than He was yesterday. 'Cause today and forever He's still God. I close my eyes and vision a courtyard. I see Him standing alone, forsaken by those who had claimed to be friends. Now all their friendships had gone. Like the king that He was, He spoke not in anger through the mockery and hate that was shown. They never took His life, but freely He gave it. Oh, the love that He had for His own. Love stood alone in the courtyard. Love walked the rugged path to dark Calvary. Love wore a piercing crown as His blood came streaming down. Love paid a sin debt for me. I see Him again as He walks up the hill. His back is still bleeding and sore. Walking behind Him, weeping softly, His mother, she cries aloud, He is fallen once more. Slowly He rises, once more presses onward. The top of the hill He can see. From mansions in glory to a cross on Golgotha, where love paid a sin debt for me. Love stood alone in the courtyard. Love
everyone was willing to roll back the stone. The fate of old Lazarus might still not be known. The Lord could have raised him all on his own, but he just wanted someone to roll back the stone. He required someone to roll back the stone. Jesus could save you and not ask a thing, but he wants you to do a small part. Please let him save you, don't turn him away. He wants you to roll back the stone from your heart. Oh, please won't you roll back the stone. The Lord will not force you to open the door, but he's knocking, so please let him save you today. My friend, he is leaving and all up to you, so please roll the stone from your heart away. Oh, please won't you roll it away. Jesus could save you and not ask a thing, but he wants you to do a small part. Please let him save you, don't turn him away. He wants you to roll back the stone from your heart. Oh, please won't you roll back the stone. Oh, please won't you roll back the stone.
Rugged cross on a hilltop, a story oh so old, yet a story more precious than gold. Through the shadows I see Jesus dying for me, sad and lonely on dark Calvary. On a hill stood a tree
cross on a hill. Oh, I thank Him for that cross on the hill. It was many years ago, but not so long ago, to know the miracle aboard the ship that day. With little faith, man would think that old ship would sure sink. All at once the storm clouds rolled away. He said, peace be still to the winds and the water. The storms on the sea went away. When those storms of life make you believe there's no tomorrow, put your faith in Jesus today, and the storms in your life will go away. Just like He did yesterday, what He did then He'll do today. He'll carry you across the stormy seas. Put your faith and trust in Him, He'll be with you till the end. Then we'll all shout victory. He said, peace be still to the winds and the water. The storms on the sea went away. When those storms of your life make you believe there's no tomorrow, put your faith in Jesus today, and the storms in your life will go away. He'll say, peace be still to the winds and the water. The storms of the sea went away. When those storms of your life make you believe there's no tomorrow, put your faith in Jesus today, and the storms in your life will go away. He said, peace be still.
Someday when my last line is written, someday when I draw my last breath, and my last words on earth have been spoken, and my lips are sealed in death, don't look on my cold form in pity. Don't think of me as one dead. It'll just be the house I once lived in. My spirit by then will have fled. I'll have finished my time here allotted, but I won't be in darkness alone. I will have heard from heaven the summons to come on home, and when my body is in the grave, don't think that I'll be there. I won't be dead but living, in a place Jesus went to prepare. And after all is said and done, know that my last earnest prayer is that my loved ones be ready someday to meet me there. won't give up, for Jesus always gives strength to those who pray. He is my help, and that's enough. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. There will be times I think I'm losing ground. I'll have highs and I'll see lows, but I know round the last turn lies home. Oh, when I think of what Jesus has prepared, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Every step I take down here is one more closer home. Each day I'm drawing nearer to that shore. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. There will be times I think I'm losing ground. I'll have highs and I'll see lows, but I know round the last turn lies home. I may have to go through the bitter cold, but I know the sun's gonna shine. And I know round the last turn, when I make it to that last turn, round the last turn lies home. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. There will be times I think I'm losing ground. I'll have highs and I'll see lows, but I know round the last turn lies home. I know round the last turn, when I make it to that last turn,